Hey guys, it's Tiffany from Super Easy Math. Today's math problem of the day says solve. We have x squared minus 5x minus 12 equals 0. So in order to solve this problem, I'm going to refer to the quadratic formula, which is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And I first want to identify my a, b, and c values inside my equation. So I know that a is always the coefficient of my first term, and that means in this case we are dealing with 1 as my a value. Whenever you don't see anything in front of your coefficient, that means it has a value of 1. B is referring to the coefficient next to this x, so in this case it would be negative 5, and then c is my constant, or the term that has no variable or letter attached. And to make sure that was clear, I just rewrote it over here on the side. Our a equals 1, b equals negative 5, and c equals negative 12. Don't forget, when we're dealing with the b and c term, you always take the sign that's in front of them. So if there was a plus sign in front of the 12, that means it would be a positive 12. So over here, I would just write it as 12. But in this case, there's a subtraction sign, so that means it's a negative 12. So now I'm going to rewrite this quadratic formula, but instead of writing the b, the a, and the c, I'm going to write down the values of those. So in this case, it's going to be x equals negative or positive 5. Okay, when you're going to have a negative b value, the two negatives next to each other make it end up being positive, plus or minus the square root of negative 5 squared minus 4. A is 1. I'm putting in parentheses to clarify. C is negative 12. I'm going to make this line a little longer. And then over here we have 2. And then again, A is 1. Now I can simplify all this information that's in here. So the first thing I'm going to start with is everything that's underneath the radical. And I'm going to roughly write this right now. I know that the negative 5 times negative 5 is going to be a positive 25. Now I'm going to deal with this second part under the radical. We have a negative 4 and we have a negative 12. Those are going to get multiplied together and give us a positive 48. And the 1 just means everything else, so it kind of just drops off. So then you have plus 48 here. Now if you add 25 plus the 48, you get 73. So now all I did was complete the portion under this radical. Now I'm going to rewrite this whole formula, but instead of writing the minus 5 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 12, I'm going to write 73. So now that would look like x equals 5. I can drop that plus sign in front. Plus or minus the square root of 73. And all of that is over 2. That 1 drops off because whenever you multiply something by 1, it's just the other number. Now, this lets me know that I'm done with the problem because I can rewrite this in 2 ways. It's x equals 5 plus the square root of 73 over 2. And x equals 5 minus the square root of 73 over 2. And those are my 2 answers for today's math problem of the day. Here's tomorrow's math problem of the day. See if you can solve it before I do, but don't forget to head over to supereasymath.com, click on math videos, and you can have access to all of my videos where I teach everything in order with notes the way you need it.